So it is the beginning of April, just March right on by. But since it's the beginning of the month, I figured I would go over the comebacks that are happening this month with you guys. I do have these written down on a piece of paper in front of me, so I will be looking down a lot. But on the 2nd, BTS is having a Japanese release called Film Out. And 17th, Hoshi is having his first solo mixtape called Spider. On the 5th, the music video for Blackpink's Rosé's solo debut, Gone, is going to be released. And Astro's second mini, All Yours, with the title track 1 is going to be released. And the release that I'm most excited for is on the 5th as well, and it's Red Velvet's Wendy's solo debut. The album's called Like Water, and I'm so happy that she's finally getting a solo debut. Like, it's been a long time coming. That girl's really talented. I don't know why SM did not give her a solo debut sooner. I don't know what is up with SM. But we didn't get to see much of Red Velvet last year. Wendy did have her injuries that she needed to recover from, so we didn't get to see her for a while. And the rest of Red Velvet, we didn't really see much of either. We did get Irene and Seulgi's subunit debut at the end of last year. And when Wendy came back to the whole group, we only got to see them at the New Year's live stream concert thing, and after that it had been like radio silence. But I'm getting kind of nervous with Red Velvet because it is coming up to their 7-year mark. They debuted in August of 2014, so it's getting towards the end of their contract. I don't know what SM is gonna do with them, but recently they had the company released keychains of all the groups, including their newest group, aespa, but Red Velvet didn't get one. I'm sure you can find other videos about this whole debacle. I watched Wanade, her video on the situation, so I'm not gonna really talk about the whole keychain thing, because I'm sure you can find videos on it. I don't know, I just get nervous with Red Velvet because they're one of my ults and it's coming towards the end of their contract, so I don't know if we're gonna get one last hurrah with them or if they're gonna renew their contracts. But at least for now we get Wendy's solo debut. But yeah, that was a long tangent. Going back to the comebacks that are happening this month. On the 7th, Lunar Solar. Never heard of this group. Their second mini, Solar Rise, with the title track Da Da Da, is being released. Kim Jae-hwan from 101 is having his third mini, Change. On the 8th, Stacy is having their second mini album, Statum. And only one of is having a release called Instinct Part 1. On the 12th, Davinci is having a digital single. Their title is in Korean, so I don't know how to read it. Otherwise, I would tell you guys what it's called. And also on the 12th, Shinee is having their 7th repackaged album called Atlantis with a title track of the same name. On the 13th, Kang Daniel's third mini album, Yellow, is being released. His title track is called Antidote. On the 14th, CIX is having a Japanese release with the title track All For You. On the 19th, New East is having their second album, Romanticize. I haven't listened to New East in forever. They're one of those groups where I really commend them for sticking with it because they've been around for a long time. Like, I think they've been around as long as Red Velvet. I don't think they have had as much success as groups like Red Velvet. I really commend them for sticking it out and continuing to release music. But also on the 19th, Day 6 is having a release called The Book of Us. And I did hear that Apink is releasing something this month. I heard that on the 19th they're releasing something, but I'm not sure. So if you know anything about that, please correct me if I'm wrong. And then the last release that I am aware of is Itsy. They're coming out with an album called Guess Who on the 30th. So yeah, that's all of the comebacks that I'm aware of for this month. Please let me know if you are aware of any other comebacks, and I will see you guys soon.